Several attacks have already taken place around the globe after the former leader of Hamas called for a day of rage in protest of Israel's retaliatory operations against the terror group Hamas.
The incident sparking anxiety amongst global leaders, which have brought much progress not much progress to the relations between Israel and the Arab world. And it could set this relationship and these relationships back decades.
For more, let's bring in a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Arkansas Congressman French Hill. I refuse to call him Congressman. He's demanding it when we came down here.
He demands that kind of respect.
And I don't get it. I don't get that respect.
Great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. Is it too soon to even know how this plays out across the Middle East?
Well, it's a catastrophe. It comes at exactly the wrong time. Hamas has performed the most significant military operation against Israel unexpectedly in 50 years, and with savage results. And so I think the role for the United States is first and foremost to stand by our ally Israel unconditionally with the materials they need to prosecute this terror group out of their territory, to find those hostages, to recover people, to bring them to safety. And then diplomatically, we need to make sure this doesn't expand. And I think the Biden administration's working constructively with our allies in the region to make sure that another front is not opened up in this war with Iran or Hezbollah in Lebanon or in Syria.
You know, we have to get the House off the sidelines and back in the game. And to that point, Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan has now secured the House Republican Conference nomination for House Speaker. The new nomination comes just one day after the previous nominee, Congressman Steve Scalise, also the leader of the House. He exited the race. With the war in Israel escalating and a looming government shutdown, what do you foresee happening in the House, French? Because you've gone through this for, 8 days now, and, you kicked out McCarthy. You couldn't get Scalise. Jordan's still far short of what he needs, 217 on the House floor. What's going to happen?
Well, every day, if I had a clock radio, it would turn on to Groundhog Day with "It Ain't You, Babe" playing on it, because we're back into this situation day after day the last week. We need to elect a House Speaker. That House Speaker needs to have the consensus of Republicans. We're not in a multi-block parliamentary system. We're in a constitutional republic. The Republicans have the majority. We need to elect a Speaker that we can get behind and get this House back open.
One quick question. So you guys have voted today to go to the House floor next week, to have the vote on the floor so we can all see how people vote. That's a public vote.
Right.
Is that going to move Republican members to get behind Jordan, or are you going to see that all blow up and there's going to be some consensus candidate that you're all going to rally behind?
Well, look, Chairman Jordan wanted to not keep working tomorrow, but to come back on Monday, convene, and see if he can work that period of time and whip those votes he needs to be in a consensus candidate and go to the House floor and get the support of his colleagues. And that's what he's going to be spending this week.
Will he get it?
I think he's got a great shot at doing it, but I think it's going to be hard work. Our conference has not been in a good place.
What do you have to do to get 65 votes come over to your side over a weekend?
Well, this is the challenge that my good friend Steve Scalise had and my good friend Jim Jordan, is finding that consensus. And to your point, we may find ourselves, we can't do it and we have to start over. But the hope is that Jim Jordan can find those votes and that we go back and we can elect him on Monday or Tuesday.
I like them both. But you know who the top Republican vote getter still is? Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
Right.
He's still the most popular Republican. Maybe you'll bring him back and go, you know what, work on those 8 that voted against him to remove him. Go, you know what, let's bring back in a great leader who actually has a majority of the support.
Huge mistake to throw Kevin McCarthy out. Conservative leader with wins, leading our conference, and that's why we find ourselves in this pickle.
One of the smartest guys in the Financial Services Committee, and he married really well.
Thank you very much.
That's
smarter
right,
than he is.
Great to be with you.
Good to
Thank
see
you, French.
Congressman.
We appreciate it.